Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How's your person feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this headed? And any other messages we can get from the cards here. I'm going to go ahead and pick from the Under the Roses at Lenormand deck to see what the general energy and vibe here is. Okay, we got the moon. Oh my gosh, okay. I don't know why, but like I just randomly thought of like perfumes. Like I don't know if you guys are into perfumes or smelling good or oils or something like that, but I feel like your person thinks you smell really good. And oh my gosh, this reminds me of that beautiful Mahmoud Darwish quote. Maybe the moon was only so beautiful because it was so far away. Like I feel like there's something to do with distance here that's really affecting this connection. And it's like, or like regardless of the distance, your person still thinks about you, and at the end of the day you still look up at the same moon, and you know the moon like holds secrets. Like it's like the most beautiful poetic thing ever. Like the moon literally holds like, you know, secrets to you know, everyone's secrets. Like the moon's been around for like, you know, ages, right? Like it's been around since like, you know, ancient Egypt, you know, like 300 500 years ago. All the historical events, like, you know, it sees everyone, it sees what they're doing, it sees what they're, you know, like it just sees everything. It's like all knowing. The moon, like, you know, I understand like why some cultures even consider the moon to be like, you know, their god, or like they worship the moon because, oh my gosh, I just realized it's like, what's the word? It's omnipresent. It just like looks over everything. It's just so beautiful. Okay, like I keep getting the words like nectar, like, you know, you're very sweet, like candy, or like this reminds me of that song Electric Love. Yeah, baby, you're like lightning in a bottle. I can't let you go now that I got it. You guys, oh my gosh, this person has not been able to let you go. Wow, okay. There's a reason why you're still really connected and attached to this person. I feel like maybe for a lot of you, like it's even, you've gotten to the point where it's just like, maybe you feel a little bit apathetic, like maybe you just want this person to love you because you felt like they didn't, or like, but I don't think it's that. I think it is deeper. I do think like, you know, there is a part of you that like, you know, still does have feelings for them, and they do as well. Like it's not just, you know, you. I feel like right now, like they have more feelings for you than you do for them. Okay, and I feel like you guys, like whenever they think of the moon, whenever they like, you know, see something spiritual, like they think of you. And I just like, you guys, like this person is like, I can see this person falling for you hard, like head over heels in love with you. But I'm also seeing something about like, you know, maybe you restricting your access to them, because the moon does have to do with like secrets, you know, like kind of like even like more feminine energy, like not just like, you know, being too out there. Like, you know, I'm not saying like that's necessarily feminine energy, but like something to do with like hidden, like you're kind of hidden to this person. I feel like, you know, maybe like you restricted their access to you because like, you know, you were talking about like, you know, you were like sort of like opening up to this person, and you felt like this person kind of betrayed your trust in a way, or like, you know, maybe you're someone that posts on your, you know, story or on social media, and you post all these like deep quotes and stuff, and you know, or like you just post a lot of like personal things because you have the ability to go in depth, to go deep, to like, you know, really uncover different like aspects of yourself. And I feel like you guys, your person really did fall in love with that. They think you're very different. Okay, like they'll look at like, you know, your social media, someone else's social media, and they'll be like, wow, like this person is amazing. They're so different. They're so like, you know, unique. They're so you know, like they can't even like describe you. Like you have a lot of depth, intellect, you're the whole package, you know. And it's like, yeah, you were just very different. Like that's the thing. I feel like your person sees you as someone who's very different than anyone that they've ever met, but like in a good way. Like maybe in the beginning, I feel like they've always been intrigued by you. I don't think they're like judging you or anything for like, you know, being the way that you are. Like, you know, I don't think they're like going around saying, oh my gosh, this person's so weird. Like no, like they love that. They love the fact that you have the ability to go deep. They want to be part of that. They want to like, you know, learn more about you. They could spend their entire life talking to you and it still wouldn't be enough. Like they just love like hearing your stories. I'm seeing something to do with them, like, yeah, maybe you guys had a conversation and maybe you felt like you talked too much, but like they're just like, no, I love hearing you talk about yourself. I feel like they had like that, you know, you have like a glimmer in your eye, like a spark in your eye as you talk about like, you know, certain things that you're passionate about, which like they notice. They really love that. They're just like, you know, your eyes like light up when you like talk about certain things. And you know, like, again, they just love hearing about your life. They love seeing what you're up to, what you're doing. I actually feel like you guys, they're like, they look at you on social media, even if you're like, if you disconnected from them in that way, you're still definitely energetically connected. Wow, okay, I'm like looking at the pool outside of like my building. There's like a pool, and oh my gosh, it's like the waves are just like, it's crazy. Like I see like smoke coming through or something. It's like your energy is like reaching them, you know? Like, especially if you've been manifesting this person, your person's been thinking about you a lot. But also I'm seeing that like you're hurt, like, you know, there's a little bit of pain in this connection. I can like sense some pain from your end, because like you felt like, you know, you were like opening up to them, and like, you know, you like the fact that they listen. I feel like maybe for a lot of you are just like, okay, even if like whatever happened in this connection, at least, you know, we had some good times, at least they listened to me, at least they gave me some sort of like, you know, validation, like not like in a mean way or like a weird way, but it's just like, you know, but then you're just like, I don't know if this person deserves to access like, you know, these deeper parts of me when they're like not even pursuing me, when they're not even coming forward. Or maybe you felt like, you know, they were like, you know, adding other people or like dating other people or something like that, and you're just like, wait, what? Like, you know, I feel like kind of stupid. It's like, okay, like, you know, maybe they're watching me on social media, but their eyes, you know, are somewhere else, or like, you know, you felt like, you know, it wasn't just you, or like in the beginning it was, but like I'm seeing something happen with like distance, or like, you know, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like what if they're pursuing other people, and maybe like, you know, your fears started kind of like manifesting a little bit. But like, you guys, I feel like if that was even the case, like they're not into anyone, they're not like attracted to anyone, they physically cannot form feelings for anyone. I'm even seeing like, you guys, like this person is just like, what have you done to me? What spell have you put on me that I can't move on? Because I feel like for a lot of you, this person has not moved on, and maybe you've dated people in the past that would move on very quickly, but they have not moved on. I feel like they've tried to move on, maybe for some of you, but the harder they try, the more they just like you guys. Like I feel like, you know, they could date like 1,000 people and they'll never be someone like you, and like, you know, they don't even want to date these other people actually, because, you know, they're still into you. And like, you know, I feel like they're gonna get like signs from the universe to pursue you, to pursue this connection, because it's gonna finally hit them, you guys, that like, okay, I need to go after this person. Maybe there's a reason why I'm experiencing so much failure in my love life and dating life, because I need to be with this person. And I feel like, you know, every single thing that's happening, every single person that they're meeting, talking to, you know, just in general, like, you know, their parents, friends, family, whatever, it's leading them towards you. They're getting signs that they need to be with you. Like they're finally gonna have that aha moment. Like it's been building up. I feel like there's some sort of buildup going on behind the scenes, and they're gonna have that aha moment where they're just gonna be like, okay, wait, I need to go after what I truly love, and I need to transcend my barriers. I need to transcend my limiting beliefs. I need to transcend my emotional baggage in order for me to fight for love. Because I feel like, for example, let's say this is a distance situation, right? You live far away. Maybe, you know, like they grew up, they kind of internalized saying like, oh, long distance doesn't work, or I don't think like, you know, I even want to do long distance because I'm scared of the hurt, I'm scared of like us missing each other, I'm scared of getting cheated on, I'm scared of not trusting myself, maybe even. So I feel like, you know, your love right now, you guys, is making them like, you know, transcend all these barriers that they have, this emotional baggage, this like, you know, trust issues, this, that, like it's, you're literally turning them into like a committed, loving, like, you know, person that like would do anything for love. Because I'm not really seeing that this person was like a simp type of person, like, you know, that would do anything for love. Like, you know, they are romantic, they have the capability to be romantic and really go in depth, okay, but like I feel like you're the only person that can really truly invoke that within them. Like there has been no one else that has been, you know, doing that for them. Like you're the only one that does it for them, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Talima tarot deck to see what other messages we have. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I spent 8 minutes talking about one card. Wow, this card really stood out to me. The Empress. Yeah, again, they see you as the ideal person, that ideal wife, that ideal husband, that ideal partner, okay? No one else even compares to you, and they're gonna come back and say like, hey, no one else compares to you. I could not get over you. I've been thinking about you a lot. You guys, this person thinks about you every day. Like every day. Like I'm not even kidding when I say like they can't even like focus on other things sometimes because of how much they think about you. They can't even like, you know, shift their attention, you know, shift their focus to other people, even if they wanted to, because like, you know, they still think about you. It's like, you know how sometimes you've been on dates and like the entire time you were just thinking about your person, right? Like I feel like, you know, that's because they're thinking about you. And I feel like that is like, you know, they could be hanging out with their family members, and you know, they're just trying to see like what you're doing, what you're up to, okay? Like trust when I say, you guys, like, even if you feel like, you know, they have wandering eyes, like their heart and soul is still very stuck on you and stuck in this connection. These wandering eyes mean nothing. And again, I feel like, you know, something's happening. I feel like they kind of needed to go through, you know, whatever they needed to go through. You needed to go through whatever you needed to go through to understand that, like, hey, you can change any situation, you can turn things around. You know, like, the situation has really been calling on you to see, like, the best version of this person. Okay, like, law of assumption here, you know, assume good things about people and they will reflect that back to you. And also, you know, the other thing I want to say, you guys, like, we do have a self-concept challenge going on my Patreon where I give you self-concept affirmations to manifest and keep your person for good. We also simultaneously have a signs challenge going on where, you know, I give you signs to look for and we get together as a group and collectively manifest for each other, thus amplifying and accelerating our individual manifestations. So if you want to be part of a like-minded group that's, you know, manifesting the same things, and, you know, just, you know, if you want to be around, like, good energy, positive vibes, you know, you need a little bit more help and support, do join that group. The link to that will be in the description box below, patreon.com/enchanted444. Okay, let's go and pick some more cards here. Yeah, we got the 10 of Swords. There's definitely something that's been, like, you know, hurting them a lot, you guys, like, deep inside. Like, and I feel like, you know, I feel like they're even kind of like protecting themselves or protecting you from themselves, because, like, I feel like they even knew, like, hey, like, I really do like you, I really do care about you, but I'm not sure that, you know, I can give you this right now. But that doesn't mean they never will. Guys, I feel like everything that's happening is happening for your protection, it's happening for your highest good. But that's not to say that, you know, you won't get what you want. Your SP, the person that you're watching this video about, can and will conform 100%, but it's more about you being in that reality where you get what you want. Actually, I think Edward Art said this, or I heard someone post that Edward Art said this, but basically it's not even your SP that you're craving. It's not even love that you're craving. You are craving being the version of yourself that gets your desires. You are craving, like, you know, like, really tapping into a certain part of yourself to be that person, to embody the version of yourself that, you know, gets what you want. Like, even for people who have dreams like being a millionaire, this, that, it's not really about the money. It's not really about that external thing. Well, obviously it is a little bit, like, you know, I'm not saying it's not about that at all, but, like, you know, they're trying to become the version of themselves that, like, feels comfortable having that money, that feels comfortable, like, you know, being a millionaire, you know, for a lot of people being in that relationship. Okay, like, you're trying to prove yourself to yourself. I even feel like for a lot of you guys, if you're still manifesting this person, I really feel like it's like, I wouldn't even, like, say it's ego. Maybe you're just like, oh, maybe this is ego based, it feels too ego. You're just trying to, like, you guys, you're trying to give yourself, like, you know, love. Okay, like, maybe, like, if you felt like you didn't really receive that, but you're just trying to, like, you know, become the version of yourself that has it all. Like, you're just trying to give yourself the love first, and then, like, you know, of course your SP will, you know, conform, right? So I feel like that's what's going on deep down, and, you know, you're just basically trying to what do you call, yeah, prove to yourself that you can do this, that there's nothing that you can't get in this world. Okay, because I know for a lot of you are just like, oh, you know, well, love is different, there's different rules when it comes to love. Even like the genie in Aladdin, he's just like, okay, I can give you 3 wishes, but I can't make someone fall in love with you. This is not, you're not manipulating anyone, you're not making anyone fall in love with you. I feel like your person already does love you. There is love there. You don't even have to manifest for this person to love you or have love for you. But you know, I feel like, you know, you want this person to, like, show you that. You want this person to be a good partner. You want this person to be a loyal, kind, caring, committed partner that shows up for you in the best way possible, that worships the ground that you walk on, that's healthily obsessed with you. And there's nothing wrong with wanting that. Okay, we also got here the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys, I really feel like there's going to be a happy ending in this connection. Okay, like, this is not over yet. There's so much unfinished business. I can see the both of you moving in, you know, being in this beautiful, amazing, healthy relationship with each other. Ace of Wands, definitely, you guys, your person will be contacting you. I'm seeing a lot of earth and fire energy here. Okay, Taurus, Libra energy, Capricorn energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, some Aquarius, Libra energy as well. But you guys, this person really, like, they want to come back, they want to fight for you, they want to fight for this connection, and they're really going to come back a much better version of themselves. Like, everything that you're envisioning them to do, they are going to be doing that, even, like, you know, to, like, the specific details. Okay, so yeah. And then we also got the 10 of Cups. I love it. We got, like, all the 10s here. They think you're a 10, by the way. Like, they think you're so freaking attractive. Like, there's no one else that compares to you guys. Like, I feel like right now, maybe your person even, like, you know, sees you in a higher light than maybe you do. Like, sometimes you know, sometimes that can be the case here, but, like, they're just like, you know, like, I feel like they're gonna come back and be like, you're freaking amazing. Like, what are, like, you know, if anytime you felt insecure about something, they're, like, literally gonna be like, you have nothing to feel insecure about. Like, you know, and they're just gonna be like, oh my gosh, I saw this, like, meme, or like not meme, but like I think it was on Twitter. It was just like a picture of like, you know, a text message. They're like, oh, I only have eyes for you, F all them other girls, right? Like that, like your person's gonna say that, like, I only have eyes for you, screw everyone else, I don't care about anyone else. You're the only person that, like, you know, I like want to be with. You're the only person that I, like, you know, care about, like fantasize about. You're the only person that I'm in love with, you guys. Like that's it. That is what's going on. Your person is falling deeper and deeper for you, even if you're in separation, even if you're not, you know, in connection. Or like, you know, this connection, like you're in some sort of temporary separation. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot how to talk. But like what I'm seeing here is that, you know, I feel like you did a lot for your person. You are givers, like that's in your nature to give, and maybe they didn't really appreciate that as much as you wish they did, but like, you know, you've done enough. You've done enough for this person to really fall for you. I feel like for a lot of you, maybe you're just like, oh well, it's been so long since we've talked, they probably don't even think about me, this, that. You guys, like, they do think about you. They do want to be with you. I feel like, you know, they look for you in other people, and they're just not finding them. They're never gonna find you. They're like head over heels obsessed with you. They don't even want to be with anyone else. Like you guys, they're like, I'm not even kidding when I say this person's gonna like beg to be with you. And, you know, this person is going to do it in a way that you want, because like maybe like some of you could have internalized that, like, okay, you know, I know that, like, you know, someone could love someone but they could still see other people, or like, you know, date other people. And it's just like, you know, that's also programming that we have to get out of our mind. You know, we have to tell ourselves like, no, if someone loves us, like they only have eyes for us. If I love someone, I only have eyes for them. Because like I feel like for some people, like, you know, it's come to the point where it's just like, you know, they could like deeply love you, but like, you know, they'll still be seeing other people, and, you know, but like, yeah, for a lot of you, maybe you have to get that programming out of your mind. Because if you're just like, oh my gosh, like, you know, I'm so annoyed that this person's seeing other people, entertaining other people, just tell yourself like, no, that's not been the case at all, actually. Like, you know, this person really does want you. They do want to be with you, regardless of whatever the 3D is showing you. Okay, yeah. We also got here the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, and they want to come back and make sure that things are really fair to you guys. Like, again, this person is going to be fighting for you. They will be like, I will do whatever the heck it is that you want me to do. Ace of Pentacles, I love this. A lot of like earthy, like, you know, stability type energy. This person's going to give you stability. This person's going to give you the love that you so rightfully desire. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some cards from the Enchanted Force Fairy deck to see what else is going on here. Yeah, we got this twin flame connection is driving me crazy. I can't wait for a reunion. Reunion is definitely happening, you guys, and the cards are pointing to it. Okay, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Yeah, we got you're too good for me. I'm so lucky to have met you. Sometimes they did think you were too good for them, which is also something that kind of stopped them from coming forward, because they're just like, am I even enough for this person, right? They do put you on the pedestal. We got, it was you, it's always been you. I feel like, yeah, that's exactly what this person's gonna say, like, it was you. And I really hope it's not too late, because I feel like for some of you guys, maybe you're just like, oh, too little too late. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know that if this person like does a lot to make things up to you, you would take them back. But it's like, you sort of want to put them through this, like, you know, kind of trial period. Like, okay, like, how will they be? How will they do this? Okay, and like, you know, I feel like this person is like gonna pass those tests. So yeah, anyways, I will end the reading right here. I really hope this helps. You know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. I do want to let you know that I offer in-depth tarot readings as well as manifestation coaching, and also custom make subliminals. So if you're interested in any of these services, check out the description box below where you'll find my website. You can sign up for those services through my website. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.